Hello gorgeous girl, welcome back to my channel, and today we've got such a good one. We're going to be talking about 10 daily menopause habits that I implement each and every day to look at least 10 years younger. We all want to look and feel our best, right? And at any age and any stage. And these are some of my best secrets that really shave some of your years off. So as we go through this video today, I'm going to actually kind of start with the evening and then kind of go through. So it's a little bit of like a day in the life habits that I implement that really do shave some years off. So in the evening, this is something new that I just started implementing, and it makes such a huge difference. I'm shocked. And that is, I am lowering the temperature of our air conditioning during the evening. So I live in Miami. We need air conditioning all year long. It's hot. So I had my air conditioner. I tend to run cold. I tend to always be cold, but in menopause, things sort of change, right? And so I noticed that when I have the air conditioning in our house upstairs in our bedrooms at 72 degrees, it makes such a big difference. I used to have it at 74, but those 2 degrees made a world of difference. I find that I sleep better, and when we sleep better, we look younger because we are more rested. It definitely takes years off of our appearance. So if you can control the temperature in your room, or maybe just even open a window, it really makes a big difference. Get a fan, do whatever you can do to kind of bring your temperature down just a few degrees. I'm sure you've already heard this before, but I have to tell you, I was like, yeah, but I'm always cold. I always feel like I want to sweater on, like blah, 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 blah. When I started doing it, I was like, whoa, I feel so much better. My daughter's sleeping a little bit better, and it really does make me look and feel so much fresher in the morning, so try it. Research does say that the ideal temperature for sleep is between 65 and 68 degrees. I would be freezing like a little Eskimo if I put my house that low. So for me, every body is different, and I say this about everything, right? You do what works for you, but for me, 70 degrees is perfect. It's cold enough where when I get upstairs in the evening, I'm like, ooh, I feel like I need a little sweater. But when I get in bed and during the night, I don't wake up in the evening feeling a little bit hotter. So try it out for yourself and let me know in the comments, what is your perfect temperature? Now, speaking of sleep, did you know that you could actually be causing your own wrinkles because of the way that you sleep? How crazy is that? I have 2 wrinkles that drive me bananas. I have this one on this one side of my face, and I do tend to sleep on my left side more often than my right side. And I have this like little bit of like an 11, and I realize that it has been caused by my sleep and by my pillow. So think about it. I mean, you're probably sleeping like 7 to 10 hours a night, if you're lucky, right? I've got a 4-year-old, so I'm about a 6-hour a night girly, but that's 6 hours that my face is being planted in a pillow and completely squished and causing wrinkles. Now, those wrinkles over time can become permanent, and nobody wants that, right? So I'm a side sleeper, but I also sometimes am even a stomach sleeper, which I know is terrible for your posture, terrible for your body, but I sometimes find that I do it. And think about it. If you're sleeping on your side, you're squishing your face into a pillow. Worse if you're sleeping on your stomach, and we're actually contributing to wrinkles on our skin. So all that gets to change, because a few months ago, I started sleeping on the Sleep and Glow Omnia pillow, and it has made a world of difference. So it has an incredible 3D design that was actually designed by orthopedists. Obviously, an orthopedist wants to make sure that you're in the correct anatomical position when you're sleeping. So if you're like me and you're sleeping on your stomach, you are doing so much damage. But with the Sleep and Glow pillow, there's actually cutouts designed, 3D cutouts inside of the pillow to ensure that you are in the perfect position while you sleep. How cool is that? So this actually reduces space and friction, and actually can prevent lines and wrinkles on your face. It's actually the only clinically tested pillow on the market. In fact, they conducted a study in a dermatology clinic in Barcelona, and 82% saw sleep wrinkles reduced after 3 months of using the pillow. And I'll tell you that whenever I travel, I really see the difference in my face, in how my face looks in the morning. I tend to, we get those little lines on our face, and we're really squished during the night. So I don't know, I might be including this into my trip to Italy. And another really great benefit is that I actually notice that I have less neck pain. I tend to get really tight in my neck and my shoulders because I'm like kind of scrunched up. up, but with the Sleep and Glow, I'm literally floating on air and my spine is in the correct position while I sleep. So sleeping properly is really key to looking younger. So if you want to wake up and feel gorgeous and glowy and really appear a few years younger, you'll definitely want to check out the Sleep and Glow Omnia pillow. I'm telling you, I really, really love this thing. This is a staple for me. I'll leave all the information down below in the description box so that you can check it out. And I've got a special code for you to have savings as well. My next daily habit that definitely shaves the years off of my appearance is actually something from the inside out, and that is including pre and probiotic foods in my diet. You know, as a menopausal woman, it's so important that our gut health is protected. And really, for every woman, it's important that we have proper gut health. I mean, we all know by now that our gut is actually our second brain, and having a healthy gut really dictates better health for our entire body. So whether you're including foods in your diet like garlic and onions for prebiotics, or Jerusalem artichoke, which is actually my favorite, or including probiotic foods like yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, or even kefir, you can really do so much benefit for your gut health. And for the last 2 years, one easy way that I do this is by drinking AG1 every single day. I love AG1 because it's easy. It's an easy way to implement pre and probiotic food to really help support my gut health and really support my total health overall. Now, this next one is something that I'm so passionate about, and that is the way that you exercise as a menopausal woman. It can really either age you or shave years off of your appearance and even your life. Now, I'm a huge fan of 30-minute workouts. 30-minute workouts, it's really known as the sweet spot for women to be in that 30-minute workout zone. In those first 30 minutes is really where you get the most benefits of your workout. You're gonna see the most results. You're gonna have the most energy. You're gonna have the most strength. I mean, think about it. When you're doing a longer workout, you start seeing that your energy decreases. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I love taking my hour-long dance class, or I love taking, going for a bike ride for an hour or something like that. I'm not telling you not to do that. But what I am telling you is that 30-minute workouts are known from a research perspective, from science, to really be beneficial, especially for women as we get older. Now, certain types of exercise are really specifically beneficial for women in menopause, and those are HIIT and Tabata workouts. Now, there's conflicting information out there, so let me clear it out. A lot of people think, well, no, you're not supposed to do HIIT workouts. You're not supposed to do cardio. That can actually harm you during menopause. Not true, my friend. It's very beneficial because women, we tend to get more fat as we are in menopause. We start noticing our visceral fat increases, even if we haven't changed anything with our diet. It's crazy, right? So we want to do workouts that really support fat burning. And a 30-minute, that's the key point, HIIT or Tabata workout is extremely supportive for that. Now, I also take Pilates. I take Pilates 2 times a week. If you guys want like a full video all about like my fitness routine, let me know in the comments. I will tell you exactly what I do every single day, why I do it, and really break it down for you, so just let me know. But I do take Pilates twice a week, and I do Pilates on the reformer. Now, why do I do it on the reformer? Number one, because I've been a certified Pilates instructor since 1999, and also because I love it, but it's also a strength and resistance workout. So I do not lift heavy weights. I do resistance training every single week. That's really important because for me, at 5'1.5", I know, so sad, so short, but I'm very small, I'm very compact. So for me, using Pilates reformers and having that resistance of the springs, also inside TBT, we use resistance bands, we use Pilates rings, we use our own body weight, we do a lot of repetitions and lighter weights. That really helps to support your muscle mass, which tends to decrease as we're in menopause. So the way you exercise can either make you look older or make you look younger. You choose. And if you want to check out TBT, I'll leave all the information up here, and also, of course, down below in the description box. We'd love to welcome you into TBT next. I've talked about this many times in videos recently, but something that I love doing that really helps to support our longevity, makes us look younger, and helps to really support our muscle mass and our metabolism and even your mood and mental health, and that is walking. Walking is free. You can do it anywhere. You don't need anything. I mean, I guess you need sneakers, but maybe not. Depends on where you live, right? Walking is so beneficial for not only our physical health, but also for our mental health. Did you know that walking, and really any form of physical activity, can help to regulate your hormones? And again, it's about working out in a specific way, but I love knowing that just by doing something, moving your body, something that we are supposed to do every single day, it can help your hormonal health. And when our hormones are in balance, we're gonna look better, we're gonna look fresher, we're gonna have a more glowy look, and you're gonna look and feel younger. Walking can also help us with our weight management, which unfortunately, as we get older, and especially during menopause, all of a sudden you might wake up and say, how did I just gain 20 pounds? Now, I've done a whole video about metabolism myths, and if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out next, and I'll leave it linked down below in the description. But the myth is that our metabolism tends to slow down as we get older. And that's actually not entirely true, and I go into great detail in that video. But walking and any kind of physical activity is going to help your metabolism, and that's so important as we get older. And when we have less weight on us, we tend to look younger. Now, there is a fine line, and this is it's a fine line between being too thin and being just right. It's kind of like Goldilocks, right? Especially as with age, if we get too thin, it really shows in your face. You know, I've talked about this before. It's kind of like your face or your what do you want? And for me personally, I'd actually take a couple of pounds extra. However, we do need to move our bodies. So let's find like your perfect Goldilocks perfect weight for you. That is a weight that's sustainable, that is manageable, and that really feels good for you. Now, if weight loss is your goal, I'm going to invite you right now into my free masterclass. I'll leave it linked here and also down below in the description. You can check it out, and it really breaks down exactly how to lose weight in a really realistic and sustainable way at any age and any stage of life. And walking is really beneficial for our bone health as well, and to help support our longevity. So if this doesn't motivate you to get up and put on your shoes and take a walk, I don't know what is. Find ways to sneak in physical activity. I'm telling you, that is truly the fountain of youth, is movement. You know, I always think about my dance teachers and how no matter what age they were, they always seemed so much younger. And that's because they move, they get it. If you move and you're doing something that you love, you're gonna look younger. Now, we all know that there's no magic pill to make you look younger, but there are some magic supplements that I do love and I take on a daily basis that I really do think help to contribute to a more youthful appearance. 3 supplements that I take on a regular basis are vitamin D3, berberine, and B vitamins. Berberine is amazing because it can actually help to regulate your blood sugar levels. And you know, one of the symptoms of menopause can be major fluctuations in your blood sugar levels. I was actually one of these people. I was shocked when I first started working with my hormone doctor, and she was like, your A1C is actually kind of high. She was like, you're kind of could be like borderline type 2 diabetes. It did not sit well with me. So I started implementing berberine into my supplement routine, and it really does help. It helps women, especially in menopause, to regulate their blood sugar levels, helps with cravings, and it can even help to prevent insulin resistance through menopause. Now, B vitamins and vitamin D3 are just absolutely essential for women, and especially women in menopause, because it's going to help us to regulate our mood, our energy levels, and really help us to just look and feel our best from the inside out. Now, if I had a nickel for every single time that I talk about my sweet, sweet boyfriend, that is Mr. Matcha. But honestly, I've been talking about matcha for over 10 years on my YouTube channel, and I just love matcha. It is a daily habit. It really helps me feel energized, feel youthful, get through the day with a smile on my face, and bonus points, it's delicious. Matcha is so beneficial because it's really rich in antioxidants, and it doesn't give you that sort of like, you know, dramatic shift in your energy levels. It's sort of like a little bit of a lift that's kind of sustained. So I don't feel like it messes with my sleep. Obviously I don't take it right before bed, but I can even have a matcha at like 4, even 5 o'clock, and I can sleep through the night soundly, which coffee, and not so much. So I made a whole reel on Instagram all about my matcha routine. It's really easy, it's delicious, and like I said, it just gives you that little boost that you sometimes want during the day. So we'll also leave that link down below. And if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely do check me out on Instagram. I post a lot of sort of behind the scenes stuff about like what I'm wearing and where I'm going and stuff like that. So definitely follow me on Instagram if you aren't already. Now this one is probably a no-brainer, but your mom was right. You are what you eat. Your nutrition plays a huge role in if you look old or if you look a lot younger. So making sure that you're eating adequate protein, especially during menopause, we need more. Now my students and clients that work with me in my course on nutrition, I always tell them, yes, we need more protein. So a good goal for most women is trying to get about 30 grams of protein in at each meal. So definitely up your protein, especially if you're in menopause. Even if you think you're in perimenopause, up your protein. Making sure that you're getting adequate fiber, healthy fats, and hydration. These things are gonna make such a huge difference. Think about it. Think about how you look and think about how you feel when you're eating tons of junk food, lots of salt, lots of terrible trans fats, and just eating. We don't look our best, right? And then think about it on the other side when we're eating, really healthy and we're enjoying our food and we're eating the rainbow and you're really getting adequate protein. Like you feel stronger, you have more energy, your skin has that glow. Inside my course, Your Hottest Body Ever, women often will tell me like, oh my gosh, people are like, did you have work done? Because their skin is just glowing from the inside out. But that's what happens when we're eating real food that's rich in phytonutrients and fiber and healthy fats. You get that glow from the inside out. I'm a little bit of a nerd, I admit it, and I don't care. I am happy to say, but one thing that can really take 10 years off of your appearance and just is such a good habit is make sure that you read every single day. Now, I'm not talking about scrolling on social media. I'm not talking about reading bad news or watching news on the TV. I'm talking about reading a book, right? It doesn't have to be a novel. It could be, a biography. It could be a series of essays. It could be maybe you're learning something, but really a young mind is an active mind. And especially as menopausal women, it's important that we are fueling our mind. So read every single day. My husband once, his credit card, I don't know, it got like switched onto my Amazon account and he was like, how many books do you read in a month? And I was like, I actually read a lot. Like I usually read about like 2 to 3 books a week. I'm an avid reader, and it's such a good, healthy habit that you can implement that is going to help support you, keep you young, keep you active, and most importantly, keep that brain of yours active, which is so important as we age. And wrapping up my day, this is what I like to call my evening cocktail that I have every night, and that is magnesium and mushrooms. And again, let me clarify, no, I'm not talking about magic mushrooms, but magnesium is so beneficial for menopausal women because it's gonna help you get better, deeper, higher quality sleep. And if you want to look younger and you want to look and feel your best, sleep is essential. I recently interviewed Dr. Heather Hirsch on my channel, and one thing that she said was just like, sleep is everything. Like if you don't have good sleep, even if you're taking HRT, you're not gonna feel your best. And even the results of your medication will lessen if you're not getting good sleep. Now, I'm in the throes of this right now. It's so hard. My daughter comes into my bed every single night, and because she's my only kid, I don't have the wherewithal to be like, no, and just walk her back into her room because I don't feel like getting up. I know that we could do it if we just took those 2 weeks of no sleep, but I'm also like, she's my only little human and I just love her so much. So we're in this together. Even if we're doing 80%, it will help, but make sure that you're getting good sleep. Magnesium, I've talked about it again for over a decade on my YouTube channel. I love magnesium. And the mushrooms, these are a new thing that I've started implementing. There's just so much new research out about mushrooms and how beneficial they are for our health, for our sleep, for our hormones even. So I personally take the Plant People Wonder Sleep mushrooms and I love them. I take them when I travel. I just think that they are fantastic. They're such a great high quality product, and I definitely notice the difference in the quality of my sleep when I implement them regularly. So those are my 10 daily habits in menopause to help you look and feel 10 years younger. I really want to hear from you. One of my favorite things about YouTube is this amazing community that we're growing. So definitely leave me a comment down below. I love interacting with you and knowing what you love, or if you've got a tip that I didn't talk about, definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, I would love it if you consider subscribing. It's totally free to do so. You just click on a button. And we do notice that about 50% of you that watch my videos and even keep watching my videos week after week haven't subscribed. So definitely click on that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up. So if you want to keep hanging out with me on YouTube, check out this video next where I talk about 10 things that I stopped eating that made me look and feel 10 years younger. I'll see you there.